Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. It's always great to be here with you, side by side, and sharing. So I want to read this to start. The sun rises, and a new day is born. Yesterday is in the rearview mirror as you hop in the car and start your engine to move forward and begin a new day. Flowers open up, trees stretch their branches as the earth and all life that lives upon her say good morning. And we're on our way to the infinite possibilities that will appear in your life. As much as it is in your desire to make a plan, and most times you do, the randomness of life always wins out. It's the most beautiful picture you can imagine. An endless supply of ingredients for a great stew that is always changing. Three little sisters climb into their parents' car to be dropped off at school. A woman walking her dog. Construction workers donning their hard hats as they build a new addition on an old school. People coming and going, starting a new day in the infinite days of their lives, knowing somewhere within the big picture of this life, but not fully yet able to live its reality until that one day that we all will have, when it will hit us and we will somehow know how ancient we are. And we will hover above ourselves and above all the things that give us problems and smile at the silliness of our attempts to control the uncontrollable. Good morning. And that takes me to the recognition of all the connections that all of us have with each other and with everyone, and how there are no accidents, that I know you and you know me, that each one is a gift to the other, a gift to push you forward towards your destiny, one interaction at a time, one relationship at a time, pushing you, even when it feels like you're being pushed the wrong way. You're being pushed to your destiny. And that pushing may be a trigger. Maybe someone in your life, someone close to you, family member, a friend, co-worker, that pushes your buttons. And now you can say thank you, because where you're headed, there are no buttons to push. There's only a smile and a wink and a laugh and a knowing who you are. And the sharp edges are rounded and the weapons are put away and the reaction disappears and the smile broadens and the eyes transmit a knowing that is far beyond your ability to be affected by anything. And then that gift that appeared for you will have done its job and will move on. But if we don't allow ourselves to transcend everything and our desire to move away from this gift leads our path, it will show up in a dog, in a cat, in a fish, in some clothing, in some food, because it is coming for you to transcend it, for you to go beyond it, to rise above it, and then offer that light and that freedom and that wisdom and that love to everyone you encounter. So here we are all together, and we make new acquaintances, and each one a gift in their own way, uniquely delivered for you and for me. We are the leaders. I used to think I was someone who supported a leader or that I led from the rear. I thought the person who had the plan and the mission of what was being desired, like a CEO of a company, they were the leader. They had the idea. But I realized that I am a leader, and I've had a mission since I arrived. And I've been leading that mission while at the same time supporting others as they lead their mission. So there's no leading from the front. There's no leading from the back. There's only leading from the future. And if you're here on this planet, you are a leader. You are leading from the future. So stand tall and lead on. Continue to lead what you came to lead. For we all have a mission. And not only do we lead from the future, but we heal from the future. That's how we're able to skip a step and go right to the miracle, because it's in the future. So we go right to the future where the miracle is. And then we take everyone there. We go right to the future where your financial security is, and we lead you there. We go right to the future where your health is, your perfect health, and we lead you there. That is how you lead from the front of the future, from beyond this place. And then you take everyone there. by your life, by your light, by your love, by your peace. They are led into the future that you have created that has perfect health, perfect life, magic everywhere. So now I'm in the future. Come join me. There is only perfection. And if someone can't join you yet because you're there, they have a place to go when they're ready. I marvel at all the species of humanity as I walk in the store. It's like walking into the bar at the Star Wars movie, except everyone looks sort of like me. But when you look close, there's some characters from the Star Wars bars right next to you in the store. And they are operating from their origin using the same words, but with a different inflection. The noises that they make cause you to look over and think, what was that? And then it's like, oh, yeah, you're from another planet. That's probably normal for you. And it's magnificent to see the world in that, from that view of all the beings from all the different galaxies. They're here. And we're all crazy, all magnificent. Brilliant. And there's no comparison. There's no hierarchy. You just are. And you're from some place. And sometimes you're from the same place as I am. So every day you step out into the world, see that bar in Star Wars, and smile and laugh at the beings who've come from so far to be here. Their mission, bringing their vision from the future. It's a magnificent feeling. To feel each being in their sovereignty. And that brings me to a moment to deliver a message from Simeon, who's been here the whole time from the outer reaches of the universe, bringing you energies to support your day, to take you further into the world of your Creator. And he says, I am closer to you than you could ever imagine. And soon, like in The Magic of Life with Suzanne, I will appear again in this dimension, even though it's extremely difficult. It is time, and you will see me in the midst of the mist once again, in a form that you can recognize. And if you don't see me, always know that I am always with you, and I have always been with you. Thank you. I am Simeon. Run to the open field that lies ahead of you, just over the horizon, not from anything, but to the true you that is unshackled, unlimited, and magnificently brilliant. Run and don't look back. Do this for yourself, as if running a race. You must be the victor of your own race, the hero of your own story, like the athlete who ran in the movie Chariots of Fire. Lift your head and lift your eyes and run. Feel all your identities fall away, for in this place you are beyond what anyone thinks of you. You are beyond anyone's picture of you, for in this place you are free. You must finish your race before you can assist other runners, lest you both falter. They put blinders on the horses during their races so that they will stay in their own lane. Otherwise, they can get distracted and lose the focus of their own race. You are being called into the future, away from the stage of the many roles that you have played, the roles that have been put upon you. Run further and further into the great unknown, where freedom is felt and is known as your birthright. Play with all the facets of your being while out amongst the people, amongst the stars, galaxies, and universes. This life and this world is but a grain of sand on the infinite beach that is you. Oh my, you have no idea. But in hearing these words, you remember that you have every idea of who and what you are and the things you are capable of doing. Everything is running to this place. Every part of life, the beauty that you see around you is a reflection of you, moving and changing, a constant dance of energy as it breathes in and out. Nothing is standing still. And so life is flowing into you and out from you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, life, life, life. Never fear, for you are this life. You are this energy, and you can never die. This is how I see you. This is how I feel you. Stripped of all your worries and concerns, stripped of all your roles and identities that you have agreed to play. Come with me into the limitless field so that we may dance together as we did so many lifetimes ago. Meet me beyond the gate that leads to the free you, that you that is an incredible ball of light that shines through all darkness, that carries nothing but the feeling of I am. Now, on the exhale, return to this physical dimension as that light so that you can transmit you, the essence of the I am. Your troubles are gone. They no longer exist because they never did. And from this moment on, you can never go back to them, for you have in the space between your inhale and exhale run to your true home, which is the magnificent, expansive, incredible you. Now breathe in and run a little further, for there is always more, and the beauty that awaits you will almost be too much to bear. Shadow. As I was out for a walk under the bright morning sun, looking into time and space, I found myself noticing my shadow. I could see while I was operating in this physical world that my shadow was an expression of the me outside of time and space and the world of the physical. Sometimes my shadow would be behind me, sometimes in front of me, and sometimes right beside me, looking at me as I looked at it. And then there are times when my shadow seemed to completely disappear. And I found that I live in both places, but that it is behind the scenes, in the shadows, that I have created the world that I am in when I am looking at my shadow. That me behind the scenes has created a reality with the proper format, which includes the need and use of time and space. So from behind the scenes, you have created something that allows you to function effectively in another dimension. In other dimensions, you have to create something different. But in this physical dimensional reality, it is time and space. In recognizing the two, you and your shadow, the creator, and the creation, you will begin to see the amazing simplicity by which you create a world for you to live in. You can also experience this feeling of creator, creation, when you look in the mirror, but it is very difficult to stay long enough to truly feel it because it shakes all of your beingness in this dimension to the core. It is too powerful and too overwhelming, and you have to look away. But your shadow poses no such feeling as you walk together, mostly side by side, so that the revelation of the two can gently walk into your awareness. Creator and creation. You are never separate from each other. Therefore, you are never truly alone. Feel yourself as the creator of your world and marvel at what you have created. A magnificent physical body and a brain that regulates its functions, a mind that may imagine all things and seek out the mysteries of the universe, and a concept and functional reality that allows you to enjoy and operate in this physical dimension. And that concept and that functional reality we call time and space, a necessary ingredient that we use to keep this aspect of us rooted in living and experiencing life on this physical plane we call Earth. They are limited to this reality, time and space, and not a part of our unlimited nature. Therefore, we decided to create them to function in a reality whose vibration produces matter. When you leave this reality for one of a higher vibration, and you do this for far more often than you realize, those two concepts or constructs leave too. And you suddenly find yourself drifting in the flow. You find that you are now everywhere and everything, and you could stay there for all eternity. It is only when you get a wake-up call from the lower vibrational world of matter that in the blink of an eye, you return to the existence of time and space. Every time you leave, even if it's just a daydream, you are having what they call a near-death experience because you are technically dead to the world of matter and time and space, and alive to the world of your creator and the place of your origin, having conversations with your creator and all those friends from your origin in the outer reaches of the universe. And as you choose one more time to return, you may find yourself slightly confused and unsure of where you actually are. But soon you realize you're back in the lower vibrational world of matter and your creation of time and space. And after a few seconds, you smile either from inside of yourself or outside of yourself and say, wow, look what I have created. Look how beautiful it is. And as you settle back into this world, your shadow appears, that you that has created it all. And it looks at you and smiles, and you feel the most loving feeling that you ever felt before. Well-being, safety, and security are all there in this feeling. Your ancientness and the eternal nature of everything are all in this feeling. And tears begin to flow from your eyes, for in the flash of that moment, you can see that you are it all. You are it all. And then with a wink and a smile from your shadow, you hear, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it again. And you realize the time between the coming and going has been the time it takes for one inhale and one exhale. There is no time and space here. It is only now, and now is eternity. You are so precious. Know yourself as the creator of your world and come and go as you please. Fear not, worry not, and find joy in every experience, no matter what it appears to you as. You are so grand, so perfect, and so free. Thank you for being here. Spread this message to all the worlds and love one another as you have never loved before. I'll see you out there in the outer reaches. And as we all go back and forth, I'll also see you in the world of matter. Don't hesitate coming up and saying hello. You are it all, and I love you. I'll see you around. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. From creator to creator, it is an honor to share this world that is perfect, this world that has perfect health, this world that has a perfect life, and this world that has perfect magic. Thank you for joining me. I am David.